Hey guys, it's me, Isaiah, and I have something for you guys today. For the past 2 weeks, I've been working on two menus, Apocalypse V1 and Project, I believe, Project Saturn. If you saw my previous videos, you would know what I'm talking about. Today, I decided to work on my biggest project yet, called Project Galaxy. And basically, probably wondering why is it called Project Galaxy. Okay, I'm not going to go very, astronomist into this subject, but you know how the galaxy, it consists of many planets and different solar build. Basically, think of the galaxy as a menu, and the planets are other menus, and there's other menus inside a menu. And basically, the purpose of Project Galaxy is, have you ever used a menu, like a USB menu or any kind of menu, any mod, and you feel like, I'm getting bored of this. I want to try something new. I want to try that instead of the one I'm doing now because I'm getting bored. See, the cool thing about Project Galaxy is I've made it so specific and advanced on how it executes stuff that it can load different menus at once, which I mean whole menus, not just little tiny menus like sub-menus. I mean whole menus. I'll show you an example. Let me load it up, and it's in one save game. That's the cool thing. Let me wait for this to load up so I can disconnect.
Make an atoll. Little more than sand, trees, and a small Japanese military base. Miller's reconnaissance.
Okay. I've now disconnected. It's loading. Okay. Project Galaxy made by Isaiah. Subscribe to youtube.com/jelectronics or Apollo Mods. Project Galaxy, completely made by Isaiah. Thanks to XTX Will and XTX Twix for inspiration for making this menu overall, basically. Because I've used like if you saw my Project Saturn, I explained how I looked at XTX Will's work and converted it over to sorry about that.
Why don't someone go turn the power on?
I converted it over to World at War Zombies, and basically I did the same thing and with XTX Twigs. So let's load up Project Galaxy, why don't we? Loads up, and you are currently browsing the galaxy. Select a project to launch: Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter. Mars is basically Apocalypse V1. I just renamed it to Mars so it can better fit the name Galaxy. Saturn is Saturn, as you saw in the other video, and Jupiter is a new menu you guys haven't seen. So I'll give you an example. Mars. Then it loads up. And then now it loads up the actual project, which is Project Mars, other known as Apocalypse. See? Everything's in here. Main menu, all the stuff that you saw in that video. Now let's load up a different project. How about Project Jupiter? You guys haven't seen this. So this is pretty much, you guys are seeing an early preview of Project Jupiter. So it's gonna execute Project Jupiter. Here's Project Jupiter, guys. And this menu was inspired by XCX Twick. He made the same layout pretty much, but I've converted it over to World at War Zombies, basically what I did with XCX Twix. Project Jupiter, all the other known as Firma V1, which is the original name, as it was on Call of Duty 4, brought to Call of Duty 5 by Apollo, which is me. And basically, I can't show you a good example of how this menu is set up. I will in the future, but basically use LB and RB to scroll through the different menus. Like if you press RB, it'll go to this. If you press RB again, it'll go to that, or if you press LB, it'll go backwards, and the options are up and down, kind of like Project Saturn, but it's just in a different layout. You can see how I can scroll through this and the controls. Now, I'll just go ahead and show you Project Saturn, but to be honest, in the video I uploaded, it looked perfectly fine, but when I tried it again and added a few more scripts to it, it corrupted. Not really corrupted, but it messed up pretty much. As you can see, I'll load it up. It's messed up. It's all bunched up and such. I will get around to fixing this. I've been actually trying to fix it, but I can't really find a fix to doing it. But hopefully I will find a fix soon. Another cool feature is you get to configure your menus, the projects. Because I'm trying to give the user developmental access pretty much of what they're using. I've only set configuration for Mars, which is Apocalypse. I've only set up configuration for that, not Saturn or Jupiter. But I'll give you an example. So press Y while hovering to configure. So if you press Y, it will say set Project Mars as default load, or terminate Project Mars, which basically means to destroy it, and see credits of Project Mars. I'll open up the credits. I only have 2 credits. I'll maybe think of more, but I try to make this real fast just to at least get it started. Project Mars credits, coded by Isaiah, in parentheses Apollo. Subscribe to youtube.com/JAelectronics, which is this channel. Press B to exit credits, so I'll tap B. I'll show you an example. Terminate Project Mars. It is now terminated. Now let me try to load up Project Mars. It's not loading up anymore, as you can see. You can't really see, it's dark, but I'm tapping X. It's not loading it up because I terminated it. Although I can fix this by setting the Project Mars as default load. I now set it up as default load. I'll exit that. Now I will open it up and see, normally it would open up the Project Galaxy load up, but now, nope, it opens up Project Mars, since I've set that as the default load. And you can go back and fix it if you want a Project Mars to be the default load as such, but as of right now, Project Mars is my default load. So basically, Project Galaxy is a new menu that I've been working on where you can run different menu scripts in one menu, if you understand what I mean. This deletes the hassle of deleting your save game and trying out a new one, but now everything's in one save game, everything you need. And I will be adding more videos. Please, if you want, leave references or things that what menus you would like to be added to my menu that you can load. Feel free to post any menu. Thank you guys. Please leave feedback, subscribe, like. This was Project Galaxy. Thank you guys.